Welcome to this YouTube video that we're doing today. Today we're talking about Mitsubishi 2.5 turbo diesel engine, which is a 4D56T. Today we're talking about the idle issues on this particular vehicle. This car's been to two other garages now. One has had a set of injectors replaced and it's still the same. It's also had various other work done at another garage, and the third attempt he's brought it to us. So today we're going to have a look at it. So as you can see from the small little clip of the engine idle there, you can see how rough the engine was running when it came into us. So the first thing we've done with this vehicle is we've done a diagnostic test. The diagnostic test came back with no error codes. So from there on, what we've had to do is we've had to look at component tests and take some live data readings.
And again.
So when we look at the RPM readings on the diagnostic tester, there's a variation between those RPM readings. That tells us that we've got a timing issue with the vehicle. We've already tested the diesel pump, so we know there's no issue with the diesel pump. So the next course of action is, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to strip the front end of the vehicle down, and we need to check the timing on the actual crank sensor pickup plate and also the crank sensor to see if we've got a mechanical issue there. We've checked it electronically and the actual sensors themselves are fine, so all the resistance readings, signature tests, they're all good. So we're suspecting there's a mechanical problem. We've had a lot of experience with this particular fault, and we suspect that the timing belt has been replaced previously and the bolt has not been tightened up properly. That's either because it's not been set to the correct torque, or the fact of the matter is that the threads weren't clean when the bolt had gone back in, and what's happened is it's locked up on the actual rust in the bolt hole as opposed to locking up all the pulleys and the timing at the bottom. As you can see from the picture, we fitted a brand new set of timing belts. The timing belt and balancer belt pulleys have been replaced. The crank sensor pickup blade has been replaced. We've tapped out the hole into the crank journal to make sure that all that's nice and clean at a nice thread, and we've been putting a new bolt back in as well, just to make sure that everything is clamped up nice and tightly, and we've torqued it up to the correct torque. We've then reassembled the vehicle. We've tested it, made sure that there's no error codes. We've rescanned to make sure the live data readings are correct out of all the sensors, including the crank sensor and the diesel pump sensor, to make sure the RPM readings are identical. They're fine now. We've road tested the vehicle, we've brought the vehicle back into the workshop, and we're just retesting it now just to make sure everything's okay. So thanks very much for watching this YouTube clip. Hopefully it's given you a bit of an insight to this particular issue that the 4D56T engine has. And thanks very much for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.